The world isn't right. Never has been. It's sick. Suffering from the terrible blight that ravages and affects every man, woman, and child, whether they know it or not. That disease is called crime, and it doesn't stop just because of some worldwide pandemic. And neither will I. Doors open!
Otto Mattic. I am Detective Propreté with the official police. There is a case that we have that is proving quite problematic, and we could use your not inconsiderable talents to help us solve the case.
What?
We need your help with a case.
I can't understand what you're saying.
We need your help with a case. Yes, we need.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying now. You've gotten in a little bit of trouble and need me to help sort it out. Is that it?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Go ahead and explain it to me one more time. Only this time, enunciate.
Can you understand?
There's no need to shout. I can hear you.
We have a murder on our hands, it would seem. Don Grassolini, professional mall center. He was found dead this morning at his job at Schrodinger Mall.
Oh, I like that place. There was almost no line at their Black Friday sale.
Yes. Well, anyway, the manager who discovered the body called us right away, and I was sent in to investigate. Unfortunately, we ran into a problem that was most unforeseen. The body wore no mask. So naturally, I wasn't going to get anywhere near him, even if I wanted to. So I needed somebody who would do as little hands-on investigation as possible. And I instantly thought of you, my friend. Will you help us?
Well, the case does interest me. I'll take it.
Oh, thank you, man.
But I'm going to need you to do something for me.
Certainly, I am at your disposal.
I'm going to need you to go back to the scene of the crime scene and gather up all the suspects you can. Then meet me with them in 1 hour.
Oh, certainly. But where should we meet you?
All right. Who's guilty?
Oops.
Gus, huh? Well, alrighty then. Now I just need to learn everyone else's names. We'll start in a circle, go around, starting on my left, counterclockwise. Everyone, go.
Yes. Introductions are in order. I am Detective Propreté with...
And you're not on my left.
We cannot tell what your screen looks like.
Oh, well, here, I'll share my screen.
Oh, yes. Yes, I see. You can take that down now. We'll, tell you what, we'll popcorn it.
My name is Jimmy T. Butler, and I'm the fine owner.
Jimmy the Butler, eh? Well, you're on the top of my list.
What?
You're a butler. The butler always does it.
I'm not a butler. My name is Butler, and I'm actually quite wealthy.
From murdering people?
No. Are you a real detective?
Are you a real butler? I ask the questions around here. All right, next person, explain why this man is guilty.
No, I'm Gus.
Don't care, Gus. I see we have someone here named Arkwright Hotels Ltd. Why did your parents not love you?
Greetings, Detective. My name is Forsyth Arkwright, manager of Arkwright Hotels Ltd.
And how long have you been Mr. Ltd's manager?
You misunderstand. Watch my beautifully clean-shaven face as I tell you that I manage a chain of one-room hotels.
That is a beautifully clean-shaven face. What is your secret?
I use Dollar Shave Club.
Really? I'm in the middle of watching a Skillshare course on how to use Dollar Shave Club.
I use NordVPN while watching Skillshare courses on how to use Dollar Shave Club.
I use ExpressVPN on my NordVPN while watching Skillshare courses on Dollar Shave Club.
I use stamps.com to mail ExpressVPN to NordVPN while I'm watching Skillshare courses on Dollar Shave Club.
Hello, Fresh.
Okay, now you're just naming YouTube sponsors.
But they're not sponsored by these companies, right?
No.
Because the one thing you all have in common is that each and every one of you was already looking for a job. Don Grassolini had gotten the part of Santa Claus at the Schrodinger Mall, and all of you were there to audition for the part of Mrs. Claus.
No, we weren't.
Well, that's right, you're a butler, but everyone else was.
Dude, we were all gonna audition for Santa Claus.
Speak for yourself. I was gonna be Blitzen.
You do realize we are all men, right?
Really? I guess I was thrown off by your beautifully clean-shaven face.
'Tis true. It is beautifully clean-shaven.
Oh, whoops! Sorry. Meant to join the Mrs. Claus audition meeting.
That was a weird looking dude.
Get a load of that scruffy beard.
Hello, yous guys. Merry felicitations and season's greetings to all yous and yous families. Well, at least the ones that are still alive.
Honest Weasel, what are you doing back in town? I thought you were still on an impromptu vacation to South America.
I just had to be by the side of my two dear employees, Sticky Joe and Slimy Pete, as they're put on trial for the murder of Santa Claus. You know, for moral support.
I asked him to be here. He is very suspicious.
How can Honest Weasel be suspicious?
Yeah, I'm only as crooked as my hat.
He's literally got honest in his name. Now let's get back to the reason why the butler is guilty.
I'm not a butler.
But he didn't say he wasn't guilty.
How true. Highly suspicious.
Guys, Honest Weasel did it. I saw him. I recognize his face.
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Gus, let me tell you why you're wrong. Honest Weasel couldn't have killed Don because he's innocent. The butler killed Don because he's a psychopathic murderer, and I kind of hate him for it.
Again, I'm not a butler.
So, Gus, why would you say that the butler isn't guilty? Go on, Gus. Explain yourself. Gus, can you hear me? Gus, you've just put yourself on mute. Gus, you'll need to unmute yourself. Unmute. Gus, I think you're still on mute.
Dude, I think he's dead.
Duly noted, Tommy. Gus, have you tried checking your Wi-Fi?
He's dead, you idiot! He just got murdered!
Wow, you do quick work. I didn't even see you murder him.
I didn't do it!
Uh-oh. It looks like Gus is frozen.
You'd think so, Honest Weasel. You'd think so. But unfortunately, he's been murdered by the butler.
Huh, you don't say. Poor Gus.
I did not murder him!
Aha! So you admit you are the butler. You stay right there. I'll be right over. Property, arrest that butler.
All right. Come on, you. Up. No! 6 feet back. Come here. I need to handcuff you. 6 feet. There. Come here. Where do you think you are going? Get back here. Well, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, but now I must take my leave. Somebody's gotta play Santa. Boys,
let's mosey.
Bye, Honest Weasel. Have a nice day. You know, Mr. LTD, I really like this hotel of yours. And I think I'll stay.
But this is not my hotel. This is the house of Jimmy Butler.
Not good. I'll stay here 6 months then. Yes, crime is a disease. It makes people run. Like a runny nose. Sometimes it can be slimy. And sometimes it's sticky. But one thing we all know is that the honest people will prevail in the end. And just like a runny nose, you may think it's funny, but it's not.
Are you still talking to us?
The case was solved. As I walked back into my office, I knew one thing was for sure. Perhaps the most important thing of all was this.
Santa is dead. Someone call a private eye. We won't rap to our bed. Only to him will testify. Oh, Santa, you bled. When someone stabbed him with a knife, we were all safe and abed. Before old Santa really died, the crime is now solved.
To be clear, I ain't involved.
Old Santa is dead. Long live the new Santa.